Well, I didn't want to make this video, but GTA 6 just got pushed back for a third time,
Oh, hell no, man.
and it will now be released on November 19, 2026.
What was that? Jesus Christ! Shit. That's it. That's fucking it. That's fucking it.
And if you watch my latest videos, you know that I was really pushing and was very excited to have this game in only less than 200 days. But it is what it is, guys. If Rockstar has to take more time to polish the game and deliver the most perfect version of what could be the game of the decade, then so be it. So today, and after publishing my video on some more GTA 6 news, bastards, Rockstar officially announced that the game would be delayed. They said, "We're sorry for adding additional time to what we realize has been a long wait, but these extra months will allow us to finish the game with the level of polish you have come to expect and deserve. We want to thank you again for your patience and support. While the wait is a little longer, we're incredibly excited for players to experience the sprawling state of Leonida and a return to modern-day Vice City. Sincerely, Rockstar Games." Reddit is going absolutely crazy right now. Me and the boys when GTA 6 comes out. Hey. But this whole thing is a lot more than just, you know what guys, we just need more time to finish the game, innit? Because earlier this week, some very alarming news came out that Rockstar had laid off more than 30 people in an action that a labor group labeled as union busting. So Rockstar alleges that the terminations were due to gross misconduct, specifically the sharing of confidential information in a public forum. Meanwhile, the Independent Workers Union of Great Britain claims that layoffs targeted staffers engaged in union organizing activities, describing the action as one of the most blatant and ruthless acts of union busting in the history of the games industry. And as of right now, some more information is coming to light that seems very, and I mean very damning for Rockstar. An employee and member of the union has posted a message on the GTA forum and was able to provide verification of their identity to the moderators of the forum. So we know this is 100% confirmed from someone at Rockstar. What they describe gives us a much clearer look at what's happening inside Rockstar right now. So let me read to you what they say, and it's a bit long, so I apologize, but I think it's worth reading the whole thing to get the full context of the situation. "Hey everyone, Rockstar employee of many years here. Understandably, I want to remain anonymous due to retaliation from the company, but I may be willing to verify I'm an employee with @SpiderVice via DM if required. I am also a member of the union. I've been reading a lot of the discussion on here and elsewhere about the firing of more than 34 of my colleagues last week, 31 in the UK plus 3 in Canada. And I have seen a lot of disinformation and lies that are really concerning, particularly concerning how many folk are willing to believe the company's excuses. Last week, my colleagues who were in the studio were each individually messaged by HR for a short friendly meeting, under the friendly guise of, "Hey, are you free for a quick chat?" Upon attending this meeting, they were handed an envelope with a short letter stating that their employment had been terminated for gross misconduct regarding posts made in Discord. They failed to provide any evidence when asked, nor was any stated in the letter, and did not divulge any other information or reasoning, and no other reason. They refused the right to union representation in the disciplinary meeting, which is against UK employment law, and were frog marched out of the studio, with the meeting lasting less than 5 minutes. For colleagues who were not in the studio that day, they received a phone call from HR that lasted less than 2 minutes telling them that they were fired and that they've received the same letter as above. I am aware of one employee who had a panic attack at this moment, and HR hung up on them during this panic attack, not caring at all about their well-being. These colleagues of mine were hard workers who have spent many years at Rockstar in critical roles, with colleagues who have been at Rockstar for more than 18 years, and none of them have ever had disciplinary in that time. They're not easily replaced and will certainly affect us in making our project deadlines. These are very senior artists, animators, QA testers, designers, programmers, and producers, including leads. All super talented people who were proud of their work over multiple Rockstar titles. All they wanted was the best for Rockstar and their fellow colleagues. Some of these members were off sick, recovering from surgery, or on paternity leave, fired without pay, losing their careers, and putting them into hardship in the lead up to Christmas, and even potentially losing their visas to work in the UK. Let me make this clear. I never saw any discussion/leaking of Rockstar projects in the union Discord. The only ever discussion was around unionization efforts and the working conditions at Rockstar. The Discord wasn't public. It was a private Discord group that only contained Rockstar employees and the IWGB union officials. This was union busting and nothing else. Everyone fired was a union member. They were also predominantly from those who were on the union organizing committees of each UK studio. Just 1 week before, the union had reached approximately 200 members, taking us over the 10% threshold required to seek recognition and begin engaging in collective bargaining, allowing us to negotiate directly with management on the key issues that affect us. They mentioned worsening crunch, inadequate pay, and inflexible working arrangements. They have fired over 34 of us now. There were over 250 of us in that union/employee Discord group. There is the fear that if they get away with this, they'll have nothing stopping them from doing this again and again. Those of us who are lucky and remain for now work in fear. Fearful when talking to each other at the tea prep. Fearful that we are next in line and are easily got rid of, too scared to go outside the studio and talk to or even acknowledge our colleagues outside protesting in fear of reprisals. Morale in the studio is at rock bottom. When we should be excited about what's to come over the next year, we are now totally deflated and our trust and confidence in others is totally shot. Which is truly the heartbreaking part. As for us in the union, all of our ambition was to make Rockstar a happier, fairer, safer, and more equitable place. That's all. What has happened clearly shows that we care more about the well-being of our colleagues at Rockstar than the company does. The union remains unbowed, and it's fighting to win the reinstatement of every dismissed member of staff at Rockstar through legal means and campaigning. The fight is critical. If Rockstar can get away with this, they'll keep treating their workers with disdain, disrespect, and subjecting them to continued illegal treatment. Thanks for your time, and I hope this is some truth that helps you understand what's going on here at the moment. If you would be so kind, you can contribute to the fundraiser to support those fighting their dismissal here, and they leave a link for the fundraising. It would be really appreciated if you could also share the above link. I won't be cross-posting this to other forums, but please feel free to share. Cheers, X. I'll also link the fundraiser in the description, just for you guys to check it out if you're interested. I don't know guys, that message honestly hits hard, and if you follow Rockstar for a long time, you know this isn't just another studio drama situation. What this employee describes is systemic, and it lines up with everything we've heard about what's been happening internally. This isn't about Discord posts or misconduct or leaks or whatever, it's more about control more than anything. Think about it. If the people weren't random, they were union members, some of them senior staff, leads, people who've been with Rockstar for almost 2 decades, people who literally helped build the games we all love, GTA 5, Red Dead 2, and now GTA 6. And they were fired right after the union hit the threshold that would have allowed them to bargain collectively with management. That timing is no coincidence to me. It's just classic union busting, and it's a problem that the gaming industry has had for a long time, and it's rotting the industry to its core. And it makes sense why this connects directly to the delay of GTA 6. These weren't just junior staff, they were key people, probably animators, programmers, leads, and losing that much talent all at once absolutely disrupts development, especially this close to the supposed release window. So when Rockstar announced the delay, a lot of people just saw a date shift, but behind that, this is the chaos they're trying to clean up. It's nothing short of tragic, honestly. According to this person, the people who wanted to make Rockstar better for everyone inside the company are the ones who paid the price. And yet, as this message says, the union isn't backing down. They're taking legal action, fighting for reinstatement, and trying to make sure this doesn't just get buried under PR statements and marketing hype. Because if Rockstar, one of the biggest and most powerful studios in the world, gets away with this, I hope we all understand that this sets a very dangerous precedent for the entire gaming industry. And that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in this video. I know, it's sad it's getting delayed, but you have to understand some things just can't be traded, and one of those is human dignity. So yeah, if you want to know actual things about GTA 6 development, check out my latest videos. I made a few of them already, but they cover some pretty relevant information that we've had up until now. I covered the advanced AI systems that we know we're gonna have, the mapping project, what the online is shaping up to be, and a bunch of other stuff. So if you're interested, give it a watch. Oh, and check out the fundraiser link that I shared in the description if you're interested in supporting their cause. It's ultimately a good thing that people fight for their rights in the gaming industry, because that assures that we're getting more quality and it's not at the expense of exploiting the talent. And that's all I wanted to say. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll keep you informed if any new developments come up. Stay safe. Peace.
nuts, man.
Hey.
It's been a year of this. I've had enough of this shit.
Calm down, all right? Most of the people in the world do it every day. What's the big deal?
Well, I'm not them, all right? I'm not f***ing them, okay?
Exactly. You're nobody.